The cooking update is officially here in Grow a Garden, and yes, I did already make a video on how to get prismatic rewards in the fastest way, but there is a new method because a lot of the recipes that I had in that video are outdated. So today I'm going to give you the updated guide on how you can farm as fast as possible these crazy rewards like the taco fern, the eggs, seed packs, and even the pancake stack. Anyways, let's get right into it, and if you guys want to be a part of the OG 150k, hit that sub button. Let's go. All right, guys, so I'm sure you already know that you need to feed Crispy, okay? We've been over this. We went over that in my last video, but basically, I'm just going to kind of go through and tell you guys all of the recipes. Because in my last video, I probably only went over like 6, but now there's like just way too many recipes to count, but don't worry, we'll go over all of them. And also keep in mind, as I'm going through these recipes, make sure that you have these plants in your garden. So I will say blueberry comes up a lot, tomatoes comes up a lot, corn comes up a lot, coconut sometimes, bamboo is something I see a lot. So just as you start to hear me say different seeds and different fruits, that's what you should actually be adding onto your garden. Also, good news, basically all of the stuff in this except for actually I don't know, I would say maybe even the freaking sugar apple. Yeah, the sugar apple is probably the only hard thing to get. Either way, let's go through these recipes starting with soup. So soup is a recipe that you guys can get from literally anything, basically meaning if you guys just put in any random fruit. For example, if I put in this grape here, if it wasn't favorited, hold on. For example, if I put in this banana here and then I press cook, this is literally just going to make some soup, but I will go ahead and skip this so I can just show you guys. Boom, boom, boom. And as you can see, it says your soup is done cooking. This also happens when you either mess up a recipe or just get bad RNG, because one thing I will also mention, some of these recipes, even though these are the actual recipes that I'm telling you, there is still a chance for them to fail or just give you something different, which it sounds a little bit confusing, but that's just how the game works right now. But yeah, either way, soup is just one of literally anything, and then yeah, you'll get soup. It's really not hard at all, but I will say I don't think I've seen Crispy crave soup yet, probably because it's so easy to make. Anyways, next one we will go over is the sandwich. So for the sandwich, you guys are going to need a total of 2 tomatoes and then 1 corn. All right, that's literally it. You know, real quick before I do go over the rest of these recipes, I might as well just like actually have the right garden for it. So I'm gonna put some tomatoes down, I'm gonna put some corn down. That's something you're gonna need a lot. Some blueberries, yeah, you're gonna need blueberries for sure. Put a couple of those down. One thing I do see a lot is pepper, so I'm just gonna plant my 3 pepper seeds down as well. Something I see a ton is bamboo, and bro, oh my gosh, it's annoying if you don't have bamboo, but most people like me have literally like over 1,000 bamboo in my inventory. And yes, I'm absolutely one of those people, dude. Every time I see bamboo, I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's trash, but I might as well buy it. And okay, we're also gonna want some banana seeds down. Do I have one? Okay, I only have 1 banana seed. That's still perfectly fine. Some other things that you guys are going to need is watermelons. Watermelon is a little bit of an annoying one, but I'm sure a lot of you guys probably just still end up having a lot of watermelons. And another thing I usually saw is pumpkin, but in this new recipe list I have, there is only 1 pumpkin. So let's just grab a couple of pumpkin seeds and plant these boys down. All right, and since I'm just like, you know, the best YouTuber, I am gonna go ahead and grow all of my plants so you guys can be 100% satisfied. Bam, 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 bam. All right, beautiful. So yeah, this is like about the garden you would want to have if you're trying to cook something. Either way, give me my watermelons, give me my pumpkin. Why do these pumpkins seem like extra big? Anyways, give me my pieces of corn. Go ahead and give me my sugar apples, my tomatoes, my bamboo, pepper, and this is like basically everything you're gonna need. And I just got freaking flung into the universe. Anyways, give me all that. All right, now we can actually continue with those recipes. Plus I can actually show you me making them. So where do we leave off? I think we left off on the sandwich, which was 2 tomatoes plus 1 corn. I've already tested that one out a ton. Next one we're gonna do is the pie, which is 1 pumpkin. And is that it? Oh, and one thing I also will say, I guess that some of these recipes actually give you better tiers if you end up using bone blossoms. This is really, really weird. I actually never seen this before, but shout out to Riz Chad. If you guys know Riz Chad, he makes videos on Grow a Garden as well. He just, I guess, gave me some sauce. That's fire. So I guess for soup, you want to do 1 blueberry and 4 bone blossoms. That's actually kind of crazy. I guess that'll give you like a higher tier. That's kind of cool. For the sandwich, you're going to want to do 2 tomatoes, a corn, and 3 bone blossoms. For the pumpkin pie, you're actually going to want to put in 1 pumpkin, and then you're going to want to put in 4 bone blossoms, which is once again very interesting. But supposedly this is supposed to give us a beautiful, wonderful pie. We're going to go ahead and skip that recipe for you guys, and boom, your pie is done cooking. After that, the burger. For the burger, it is 1 pepper. After the pepper, it is 1 what's after the pepper, and then some corn for sure. You can't forget about the corn. Tomatoes, you gotta get your tomatoes in. 2 bone blossoms. Okay, so yeah, this is once again, I don't know why this is so crazy to me, but like, I guess if you want to get better reward tiers, you're going to want to actually make better food. That's interesting. That was the burger. Now we're going to do the waffle, which is a total of 1 sugar apple. After the sugar apple, it is 1 coconut. And after the coconut, okay. Yep, it turns out I only have big coconut trees. We're going to plant these and then once again, waste 400 Robux so I can show you guys what I'm trying to show you guys. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and grab my wonderful coconut trees. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now we can go back. Okay, sugar apple, coconut, and then 3 bone blossoms is what you guys are gonna need for excuse me, this next recipe right here. We're gonna go ahead and throw that one in there. 39 Robux. Once again, go ahead and skip through that time, and that made me a pie. Once again, RNG. For those who don't know what that means, it basically means you have a chance to get some stuff that you really didn't want. Either way, the next one is a salad, which is 1 tomato and then 4 bone blossoms. Okay, very interesting. Okay, and then we have the hot dog, which is 1 piece of corn, and then after that, it is 4 bone blossoms again. And we have the hamburger, which is corn. Here, I'll actually cook this one. Corn, and then after that, it is tomato. Okay, so I guess there's a difference between the burger and the hamburger, but this one's corn, tomato. After that, it is pepper. After the pepper, it is 2 beautiful, wonderful bone blossoms. We'll go ahead and throw those in, cook this up, and what this should supposedly do is make us a wonderful hamburger. Boom. That's how we got our burger. Nice, beautiful, juicy. Next up, we have the ice cream, which is 1 banana. After the 1 banana, it is ice cream, 2 bone blossoms. What? That's once again just really, really interesting. We're gonna go ahead and cook that through. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, says your ice cream is done cooking. Absolutely wonderful. That is exactly what we want. Then we're gonna do pizza, and for pizza, it is 1 banana. After the 1 banana, it is 1 watermelon. So we'll throw ahead and through this watermelon right here. And then we have the bone blossoms, which here, just give me 1 second. We have the bone blossom soup, bone blossom, and then what was it? Bone blossom, bone blossom, bone blossom. Do I have any more bone blossoms? Bro, I'm out of bone blossoms. But it was banana, watermelon plus 3 bone blossoms. That's what makes a donut. And then 1 after this is a banana and 4 bone blossom. That makes cake. And then the last recipe is sushi, which is 1 bamboo plus 1 corn plus 3 bone blossoms. And what you guys want to do is basically get all of these recipes and then cook them, right? But only cook them when he has a craving. His craving changes every single hour, and when you give him something that has his craving and it's also the divine rarity, what he'll give you is really good rewards. So go ahead and lock the freak in. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, go ahead and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Ayze out. Peace out. Yeah, unban me from the developer server, Janda, and see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Goodbye. Have a great one.